Good evening, everyone. It is August the 17th, 2024. There hasn't been much going on the homeless front the last few days, but I thought I'd read you something a little different today and kind of funny. And I wish we could solve our problems as easily as this. And this was something that came out from the Historical Society of Ottawa. And this was something that they managed to pull out of the archives of the old Ottawa Citizen, our city newspaper here, and it dates back to 1912. And the caption is, "Houseflies bugging you?" In June 1912, the Ottawa Citizen announced a Banish the Fly challenge for children 14 and under, running for 2 weeks, starting on Dominion Day, July 1st. Cash prizes would be awarded to the boys or girls who killed the most houseflies during the duration of the contest, turned over to the chief medical officer for inspection and counting. First place ended up being won by 11-year-old Judd of 136 Bezra Street, who apparently killed 61,700 flies. In second place was Mortimer Thompson of 164 Hopewell Avenue. Third prize went to 12-year-old Ethel Moffat of 143 Kent Street. And fourth place went to John Cooney, Roy Judd's next-door neighbor at 138 Bezra Street. The youngest competitor was 5-year-old Clyde Swan of 201 Division Street, today's Bronson Avenue, who collected 7,600 houseflies. In total, the city's intrepid young hunters had killed and turned in close to 500,000 houseflies. Want to learn more about our city's historic battles with this pesky insect? James Powell created quite a buzz with the story about our attempts to banish the fly. And then this came out, and like I said, in Ottawa Citizen, 1st of July to 1912, of a fly, and it was a picture in the paper, in the Ottawa Citizen. They had a picture of a boy holding a sword, standing there with a sword, triumphantly with a sword, is through the fly. This picture was the advertisement for the contest. So he's standing there, and he's got the medieval sword, and he's just plunged it right into the middle of the fly. And this is what they used for the advertisement. And I just laughed, and I said, boy, if all our problems that we had today were just that simple, it would be great. Then we'd be able to solve things. And I couldn't help but laugh, because of course back then in 1912, why did we have so many houseflies around? Well, back then we didn't have cars. We were still using horses and carts and buggies and stuff, and so of course the horse manure would be all over the streets, and most of them weren't paved back in 1912 either. So I can understand where the flies are coming from, and I can remember even being a child where the women stayed home and they baked a pie, and they put the pie on the windowsill to cool, and they put the tea towel over the pie so that, of course, the flies wouldn't get at it. And the same thing with the picnic. And of course today we just go in and buy these screens to put over our food for our picnic tables and whatnot today. So I thought this was really funny, and I just wanted to kind of let you enjoy this thing that got dug up by the Historical Society from our newspaper from 1912. But boy, it would be nice if we could solve our problems as easily as that. But I'm trying to imagine the health inspector there counting 500,000 flies. I don't know how many helpers he would have had to get, but to do the counting. But I can just imagine everybody there picking up these little flies and putting them in a little pile and counting them in piles, and to get that 500,000 flies. So I just wanted to put that on today. And the only thing that did come forward today that I saw in the news was Brockville has to do the homeless. That's the only thing I've seen recently, is building 24 small supportive housing units, or cabins as they're called. They're only supposed to be there temporarily, and in a parking lot. And they've got an empty building that they're hoping to transform into a supportive housing, permanent supportive housing for at least 100 people, and get some of the people out of those temporary cabins, as they're called, so that they can get them into permanent housing, and then put more people into the temporary housing till they can get more built. So that's about where everything is today. So I just wanted to give everyone a quick shout out that I'm still here. And when I hear more, and like I said, next month we'll probably start hearing more because winter's coming up fast again. And what are we going to do for the homeless? Do we have things in place and whatnot yet? So everyone, have a nice evening. Take care. Enjoy your evening. Be safe. Watch your surroundings. And take care, everyone. And we'll talk again soon. And bye-bye.